Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm here as promised. As the other day I told you that I would come back on here and redo the tutorial for this houndstooth stitch that I previously did. I did it in a yellow and white because I thought yellow might be easier to see. Black is a very difficult colour to see stitches when teaching, but it didn't work out so well in yellow. So I thought I'd come back on here and show you how to do the stitch. I used the stitch to make a lovely jacket for myself, which I'm really happy about. But once you learn how to do this pattern, you can really make whatever you like: a scarf, a blanket, a jacket, a shawl, anything really. So grab your yarn and let's get started. I'm going to be doing it in cream and navy today. And I'm using aran weight yarn and a 4.5mm crochet hook. So grab your lighter colour and make a slip knot. And then this pattern requires you to chain in an even number. So you chain however many you need for what you're making. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to just chain 20. So do your chains and meet me back here to show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so I've got my 20 chains, and when you've got the number that you need, we're just going to do an extra chain one, which is going to be our turning chain. So to start off, we're going to start with a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. The first chain is your turning chain, so insert your hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop. You'll have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. That's a single crochet. I'm talking in US terms. Now we're going to put a double crochet into the next stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, grab the yarn and pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's a double crochet. Now into the next stitch we're going to do a single crochet. And then into the next stitch we're going to put a double crochet, then a single crochet, then a double crochet, and this is how we're going to work our way along, alternating with single and double crochets. And you will always start with a single crochet and end with a double crochet. So work your way along your chain, and just before you get to the end, I will meet you back to show you what we're going to do next. So single, double, single, double, single, double, all the way along. Okay, so I've done my last single crochet of this row. I've got 1 stitch left. I'm going to insert my hook into that last stitch. Grab the yarn, sorry, it's a double crochet for the last stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, grab the yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, then leave those 2 stitches on the hook, drop your lighter colour yarn, grab your darker colour and just draw that through those 2 loops to finish the stitch off, and then do a chain 1. And you can just give a little pull on that yarn to tighten it up. So you've chained 1, turn your work, and what you're going to do is carry this cream colour yarn across with you. So you're going to do a single crochet, will be your first stitch, but carrying this cream colour yarn with you. So insert your hook into the first stitch, grab the yarn, pull through and pull through 2. That's your first stitch as a single crochet, and then you're going to put a double crochet in the next stitch, and then where you have a double crochet you're going to be putting a single crochet, and where you have a single crochet you're going to put a double crochet. So it's kind of like the opposite to the previous row on this one. So from now on, everywhere you have a double crochet you'll be putting a single crochet, and where you have a single crochet you'll be putting a double crochet. So single crochet and double crochet where your single is, single crochet on top of the double, double crochet on top of the single. So work your way along, and when we get to almost to the end, I will meet you back to show you what we're going to do next. Okay, I've done my last single crochet on top of the double. I have one single crochet left where we're going to end with a double. So insert your hook into that stitch, grab the yarn, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, then keep those 2 stitches on the hook like we did previously, drop the navy yarn and pick up the cream and just draw that through. And you can give a little tug on that navy just to make sure it's not too loose. Then we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and we're going to do exactly the same as we did on the previous round, but we're going to be carrying the navy along with us now. So it's a single crochet to start with, so go under that yarn, insert your hook into the first stitch and do your single crochet, and then holding that along the row, you're going to place a double crochet into the single crochet, then a single crochet into the double, and this is how you're going to work your way along, alternating your stitches like you did on the previous round. And this is how we're just going to work the pattern basically, just repeating these 2 rows over and over, making sure you carry the yarn along with you. And yeah, that's basically the pattern. So work your way along, doing a single crochet where your double crochet is, double crochet where your single crochet is, carrying your navy yarn along with you, and I'll meet you back at the end to show you one more time how we start the row off. Okay, I've done my last single crochet again of this row. We're now going to place a double crochet in the last stitch, which is a single crochet. Grab the yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, then drop the yarn again, pick up the next colour and just pull through. Give that little pull to tighten it up, chain 1, turn your work, and now we're going to carry the cream along with us. So we're doing a single crochet into the first stitch, go under that yarn, insert your hook into the first stitch, grab the yarn, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. Single crochet done, so double into the next, single crochet into the double crochet, double crochet into the single crochet, carrying our yarn along with us. And this is how you're going to work your way along. Single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single, double, single, double, single, double, single, and our last stitch will be a double. So we just leave it incomplete, drop the yarn, pull up the next colour, pull through, chain 1, turn your work and carry the navy along with you, working your way along just as you have done on the previous rows. And yeah, you can see what the pattern looks like. I'll just work a little bit of this row and I'll meet you back when I get to the end just to see. And that's how the work looks. You can see it looks, the stitch, like the bigger the project as well, the more effective this stitch actually looks. And like from a distance, it always looks, you know, even more like the Houndstooth stitch. But make sure when you finish each of your rows to just give a little pull to tighten, not too much, but just so that you don't leave any kind of like loose loops in between. yeah, and so the pattern looks good. So I hope you've been able to follow along this time and see what I've done a bit better. If you have any questions for me or any problems following the pattern, please leave your questions in the comments below. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all again soon in another tutorial. Bye for now.